How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another Madden NFL 26 franchise video here on the channel. Had to re-record this because accidentally something happened with the recording. I only had a season anyway, so yeah, we're using the Saints. We're doing 5 seasons. Injuries are on. Not meant to be realistic. Can't stress that enough. It's a video game at the end of the day. Do not take this too seriously. We just have some fun and bag on EA. And yeah, if I say anything wrong, I say anything wrong. Like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Comment down below some more videos. Look at our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. Again, just gonna try our best, see what happens. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Without further ado, let's go on the gameplay. In case you forget the rules, they are down below in the description with everything else that I had mentioned. So we'll view the roster. So Spencer Rattler's gonna be the QB. For now. Not sure if that'll stay that way. Alvin Kamara. Cam Akers and Miller. Top 3 backs. No fullbacks. Chris Olave at the wide receiver. Cooks and Shaheed, top 3 dudes. Tight end, you got Taysom Hill. Fuaga with the left tackle. Trevor Penning at the left guard. Center will be Eric McCoy. We've got Cesar Ruiz at the right guard. Right tackle will be Kelvin Banks Jr. Carl the Grandy Man Granderson, just like Curtis Granderson, for those that don't know, baseball player, former baseball player that is. Cameron Jordan at the right edge, a little bit on the older side. We do have Chase Young on this team, so he'll probably end up being the starter. Devon Godchaux at the defensive tackle spot, top dude. No Sams. Mike's got Demario Davis, our best player. Pete Werner at the will. Corners, Quilly McKinstry, Amadi, and then Taylor, top 3 dudes. Teron Matthew at the free safety. Strong safety will be Justin Reed. Kicking is Blake. Punting is Hayball. And then you have Zach Wood as your long snapper. Alright, I'm going to adjust schemes and do these other fun things that I like to do when it comes to doing it off camera. So I'm going to fix the schemes. I don't think the scheme's going to be good. I don't think I'm going to make any trades right now. I am going to try to get some more picks, though, at the mid-season point. We'll probably, I assume we'll be sellers, just considering I don't expect my team to be that good. So, stick drift. All right, we'll do 46 defense. I think that's fine. All right, let me simulate to that point. I'll see you guys once I'm there, and we'll assess the team and see if we can try to improve or, you know, get younger. At the mid-season point, 2-5, which, you know, it's not great. I mean, again, I didn't really expect us to be that good anyway, but 2-5 is, I guess, okay-ish. I mean, Rattler's doing all right. 119 yards, 105.2 pass rating, 10 TDs, 1 interception, 65% completion percentage. I mean, it's not terrible. In terms of rush, Alvin Kamara, 509, 2 TDs, 103 from Cam Akers. Rattler, 85-1 on the rush. Chris Olave with 415, 1 TD, 286, and 3 from Brandon Cooks. Shaheed at 222 and 210, 3 from Taysom Hill. And keeps going from there. Sacks allowed. Banks Jr. 5. You guys at 3. 2 from Trevor Penning. You go Amadi with the most tackles, 46, tied with Pete. 36 from Reed, 33 from Mario. Kool-Aid 22, 21 from the Grandy Man. 2.5 sacks from the Grandy Man, Carl Granderson. Vaughn with 1.5. And a bunch of guys with 1. Interceptions, 2 from Matthew, and a few guys with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, punt return right there. Very nice. Beautiful. Alright, the one thing I want to take a look at, you can see we do also have some injuries, is the negotiations. I know we have a few guys that might want to stay around, so I'll offer them some contracts. I don't mind keeping around Cam. I think that's a solid guy to have on the team, and he decides to stay. Some of these guys I might look to move a little bit. I mean, Davis wouldn't mind staying, but you know, he's a good nice mentor on a veteran on a young team. But I don't know, I feel like I can get something for him, so I'll probably end up moving him somewhere. Yeah, let's bump up the bonus. You bum. I'll bump you up, all right. All right. Yeah, let me do some negotiations, and then I'll let you guys know when I have an update for you. Deal here. I traded away Davis and Taylor, as well as a second, third round pick in 2028 to the Cardinals. So we got back Cody Simon, younger middle linebacker, as well as a first and 2 sixths. 1/6 this year and 1/6 next year. So we get their first round pick this year. They're also struggling a little bit. I don't know if that'll make them better or not. We'll see. But that is trade number 1. I'm still going to see if there's any other moves we can make out there. So let's get to it. All right, a 5th and a 7th round pick from the Eagles for Cameron Jordan. I just figured he's probably going to walk. He's older. Just figured let's move him, you know, and get some later picks. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. I did negotiate a few guys as well. I mean, again, I'm trying to lose this year anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. They're moving some of the older players to try to get a little younger. So we're just going to select from the download center the draft class I use. I think this one. And yeah, I mean, Jack Move is up there. I see his draft class, but we'll this is the one that I believe that I use every time. So we'll boom, load that one and just use one draft class. Yep. All right, great. So that's gonna be it. Let me simulate a little bit and see how this team does. Rest of the season probably not gonna be very good. All right, and as I expected us to be, we were terrible, which is great. Really great. Really great. 3 and 14 is bad, and that's fine. That's fine. Because I just feel like I wanted to lose this year. I really think we can improve this team. We have a really good free agency. We can make this team really good. Spencer Rattler, how did we do? I mean, 2,700 yards, 17 TDs, 6 interceptions, a 64% completion percentage, and a 94.2 passer rating isn't awful. Kamara, 1,127 yards, 8 TDs, 279 and 6 from Cam Akers. Spencer Rattler, 246, 2 TDs. Receiving, 839 and 2 from Ave. Brandon Cooks, 608, 6 TDs, 505, 2 from Sheed. 443 and 5 from Hill on the tight end. 14 sacks out from Trev. Wagger with 10, same thing with Reeves. Other than that, 8 from Banks Jr. and 5 from Coy. That could be better. Tackles, 111 from Werner. 82 from Amadi. Matthew, 70, 66 there from Sanker. Riley, 63, 62 from Reed. 61 from Kool-Aid. Keeps going from there. I see the sacks. Let's take a look at those. 3.5 from Carl Granderson. 2.5 from Devon. A couple guys with 2. A few guys with 1. And a couple guys with a half sack. 3 interceptions from Amadi. Pete Werner. Matthew McKinstry. 2 apiece. And then Sanker, Riley with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, punt return. Right there. All right. Time to see who wins the Super Bowl, because obviously that could be us. We're in the playoffs. 3 and 14. Probably the worst record in the NFL. It was up there. It was up there. I don't know about the AFC, but okay, we were the worst team. Perfect. So we're gonna have the #1 pick, I think. So that's great. Really great. All right. So let's sim the Super Bowl. Who else? Whose other pick did we have? We had Arizona's, right? I think they didn't make the postseason either. I think it was Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. So the Cardinals, yeah, they're 7 and 10. So they were better, but not good enough to make the postseason, which is good. So that means we'll have another pick as well to add to the team. Eagles, Ravens. Eagles beat the Ravens. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Mike Tomlin, Coach of the Year for the Steelers. Saquon Barkley, Offensive Player of the Year. Left edge, Jared Verse, Defensive Player of the Year. Cam Ward for the Titans Offensive Rookie of the Defensive Rookie. Jalen Walker of the Falcons. A lot of birds right there. All right. We will go on to the re-sign phase and see if there's anybody we want to keep. Some guys, I mean, listen, there's nobody here that's like too important to re-sign, but we'll try to see if we can keep any of these dudes around. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have them. Yeah, Dylan, he can stay on the team. Offer a few of these guys contracts, see who decides to stay, and see who will decide to test, and we'll just go from there. Honestly, I'm not mad. These guys want to test, and, you know, some of these guys just don't want to keep around. So that's fine with me. Let's advance on to free agency. We'll take a look, see if we actually have a decent first season of free agents. I mean, we have a lot of money, which is great. If not, not a big deal. I mean, there's some good players here. I'm looking in terms of talent. I'm not mad. All right, we can we can make this work. Let's see who's out there that we can add to this team. Alright, I mean, I didn't do a lot in free agency, but we got some good, okay pieces. So yeah, Joby Woozy's gonna be our corner. We got Will Lutz, Reggie Gilliam fullback, Malcolm Rodriguez, new Will, and then we also got Calvin Austin to replace Sheed. So it's fine with me. Still have a lot of money for maybe a better class to do some cool stuff with, trades and all that fun stuff. But we're gonna go to the draft. We have 2 first-round picks, so we're gonna take whoever the best player available is. I mean, just makes the most sense. Who that would be, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we have first and 11th picks, so we're gonna show you those 2 picks. Let's make our selection. I think I should take Mr. Arch Manning, the Arc, St. Louis Arc. Okay, I'm messing around. Yeah, Arch Manning. We're gonna take Manning. Okay, Arch Manning. We're gonna grab him. I think that kind of makes the most sense. Best player works for me. Right? Okay. I mean, yeah, excellent pick. Wow. Thanks, EA. Appreciate it. Now, next user pick is interesting here because I want to see who we got. Look at that. We can get Cade. Really wanted to, or Presley. Wow. Folk out of Auburn's interesting. I could go with I went Proctor already. Spencer Fan. I don't know. Maui Goa. What do I need? Is there a way I can see team needs? Not really. Okay. No, I think. I mean, we can look at depth chart. I guess that would probably be the best way to do it. Who's my right tackle? Banks Jr. Yeah, I'm not taking a right tackle. Right edge is Young. I guess we take. Alright, I'm gonna pick a player. I am gonna take Folk out of Auburn. Why not? I'm gonna give him a chance. I think he'd be a good fit for us. I know it doesn't say it is, but I think he'd be a solid pick. That's not a bad pick. I don't mind it. His eyes are a little scary. Do the rest of the picks, and we will see you. Recap. We got the recap. At the recap, I mean, yeah, Manning, solid pick. Folk, 76. All right, listen, we got Hill Jr., Claire, and he gets tight end, so got Max. That's a good pick there. All right, so, you know, not bad. Not bad. Overall, I'd say I'm pretty happy with the selections we made. Let's head on to season number 2. All right, season number 2. I think this year we can be better. We should be better than 3-14. I'm not trying to, like, lose that bad. I'm gunning for maybe a wild card or close to it because I do want to see some improvement. But for now, we will look at the roster and just scout and see where we are, okay? So Arch Manning is going to be the day 1 starter. It makes sense to me. It's not to say Rattler was, Rattler was all right, but we're taking Arch Manning, obviously. So Kamara, Akers, Miller, top 3 halfbacks, fullback, Reggie Gilliam, Chris Olave with Austin and Cooks, top 3 wide receivers. Juwan Johnson will be the top tight end. Claire will eventually be starting, though. Believe me when I tell you. Well, I got the left tackle, Dylan at the left guard. Center's going to be Eric McCoy. Right guard, Cesar Ruiz. Calvin Banks Jr., right tackle. Left edge, Carl Granderson. Right edge, Chase Young. Defense tackle, Devon Godshaw. Very nice. Sam, we still have no Sams. We're going to have to get a Sam. I might trade for a Sam, honestly. Cody Simon at the mic, which is fine. Will, you got Pete Werner at the top guy. Corners, Chidobe Uzi, Kool-Aid McKittrick, and Quincy Riley, top 3 dudes. Free safety, Tyron Matthews. Strong safety, you got Justin Reed. And the boys, Will Lutz, kicking, punting, Hayball. Long snapper, still Zach Wood. I'm going to try to see if we can go to free agents. I don't think there are any out there, and if there are, they're probably not very good. Any Sams? Like, not a single Sam. It's crazy. Sam is such a weird position. Like, these stupid linebacker spots. that were never Wills or Sam's until literally this year. But even then, there's just not many of them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to find them. I want to try to get one, just because I'd like to have one on my team. Our pick is ranked number 1. I almost want to trade that and get like some really good pieces, because I feel like we're going to be better this year. And if I trade that pick, it's got so much value. I could probably get I can get some really good players with that. So you know what? We're going to shop this around, because I think we're going to be better this year. And if I can make a big trade, get some really big names on this team, we can make something happen. We have a done deal. I don't think our pick's going to be pick number 1. And it's not a general player anyway. And else I trade 2 first picks. This is a risky trade, but I like it. Toto, Collins, and Ed Oliver. 2 fifths and a 6th. 5th this year, 5th next year, and a 5th the year after that. Or 6th this year, and then 2 fifths. Listen, and we're getting some good players there. I don't hate it. I mean, I think that makes the team better, offensively and defensively. I don't know what you guys think, but listen, we're going to try it. I mean, again, I'm not expecting us to win anything this year, but I mean, maybe we can make a run at the wild card spot. I mean, we're going to try our best and see what happens. So let's get to it. All right, we're okay. 3-4. I mean, it's not anything special. 26th, 25th, 9th in the rush yards, 26th, 26th, 18th. Okay, I mean, the ratings aren't crazy. I'm not in love with, I mean, or at least we're healthy. I'm not in love with it, but look at that. The friggin' Panthers have a tie? 2-3-1. I don't see that. I don't see that too often in the sim. So, cool. Let's take a look at these stats and awards. So, Arch has been terrible. Wow, he's been really bad. 1,165 yards, 5 TDs, 7 receptions, 61% complete percentage, 72.6 passer rating. He has not worked out. He's not worked out so far. I mean, I know what he kind of becomes, so I kind of want to give him a chance, but yeah, it's a little concerning. I don't know why I'm backing out. Rush-wise, Alvin, what do you got for me? You've got 5-9, 3 TDs, 109-3 from Arch, Manning, Neal, 84-3. Nico Collins, 297 on the receiving yards. Chris Olave, 289 and 1 TD, 211 and 3 from Johnson. Calvin Austin, 187 and 1 TD. Blocking, sacks allowed. Mr. Waga with 9, a couple guys with 5, 3 from Dylan, and then Eric McCoy, 2 sacks allowed. Tackles, 45 from Werner. Toronto with 36, 33 from McKinstry. 320, a couple guys 26, 23 from the Granny Man. Matthew 22, 20 from Rodriguez. I'm just gonna call him the Granny Man. I have to, man. You know, when I see Grandison, I gotta call someone the Granny Man. Ed 5.5 sacks. Keldrick Folk 4, 2.5 from Young. Toto 2, same thing with Grandison. 1.5 from Diggs. A couple guys with 1 half sack there from Reed. A couple guys with 2, a couple guys with 1 on the interceptions. 6 as a team. You have your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. Hopefully Manning can have a good second half of the season. I mean, we're kind of right there. I don't know if I'm going to negotiate any trades. I do want to re-sign Chris Olave, and I feel like this should get the job done, and he should be locked up, and he is. Okay. That's kind of probably the biggest signing I need to make. Everybody else here I can kind of wait on. Well, I could probably wait on it, to be honest. Should be good. Throw a 2-year deal, I guess. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm not going to make any trades. I think we're good on trades this season. I did my big move at the beginning of the year to get some, Texas players. But, again, if the young guys can kind of continue to develop, we'll see what we can make of it. And, like I said, 3-4 isn't awful. We are in the hunt for a wild card. And, I mean, probably not going to win the NFC South. I feel like the Falcons have that on lock. But you never know. Maybe we just get hot and something good happens. But for now, some of the rest of the season, and we'll see you in the playoffs potentially. All right, and we ended up making the wild card, 10-7. So we went 7-3 rest of the way. That's pretty good. We see the rankings there. Atlanta, obviously, a really good offensive team. You see their top players compared to ours. Probably end up losing to them, but you know, we're going to try our best. Take a look at the stats. Manning was a little bit better. 3,743 yards, 20 TDs, 11 interceptions. It's a little bit better. 65% completion percentage, 96.4 passer rating. It's not bad. Not bad. 1,239 yards, 10 TDs from Alvin Kamara. 281-7 from Devin Neal. 218-6 from Arch Manning. Receiving 880-10 from Calvin Austin. 854-2 from Nico Collins. Chris Olave. 723 TDs. 561-4 from Juwan Johnson. Sacks allowed. Wag with 17. A little high. 10 from Banks Jr. Dylan with 9. 8 from Ruiz. And McCoy with 4. Defensively, Werner, 116 tackles. 82 from Reed. Toto with 77. 68 from Kool-Aid. Matthew with 60. And it just keeps going from there. Sacks. 12 from Ed Oliver. 7 from Falk. Granderson, 6.5. 5 from Werner. Alright. Just dips from there. 4 interceptions from Ouzi. Several guys with 2 and a couple with 1. Simon McKinstry, 1 apiece. You have your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return TDs. Nobody had any of them. So, alright. Great. I'm getting buzzing, and I just see it flashing on my phone. It just bothers me. Alright, I will go to the wild card right after I adjust these staff abilities. We're hopping on into the Super Sim. Let's do this thing. So, here we go. Can we keep it close? Can we keep it competitive? First blood will go to us. We're up 7-0. Going to the second quarter, they'll tie it up. We will take the lead. We will tie it up. Going to the second half, it'll be a 17-14 game. They tie it up. We take the lead. We're up 7. We make it a 10-point game. They will make it a 3-point game. And we're up 6. I'm gonna hop in. It's a 6-point game. Atlanta, no timeouts. 1:12 to go. Short pass there from Mr. Michael. Next Jr. Okay. Clock is running under a minute. They don't have any timeouts, so the only way they could score, they got to score a touchdown, obviously. He stays inbounds. He does, so that means the clock will continue to run. At the 37-yard line, they will just throw this into the ground so to stop the clock. With 44 seconds, it is 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. A lot of sports teams that have birds. I don't know why, but it's just interesting, isn't it? Alright, first down there. And they will stop the clock to get out of bounds. 26-yard line. Little concerning. Little concerning for us because this is doable for them. They get another first down. And they are 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Clock will run. We're going to have to play some elite defense right here to prevent them from scoring. And with 26 seconds to go, we are 2nd and 10. They get a first down at the 2-yard line, 21 seconds, and they're at the goal line. No timeouts, 21 seconds to go. Not good. They get a touchdown. 17 seconds left. Great. So they tie the game. They will take the lead here if they make this extra point. And we will have maybe a chance to get into field goal range if we can have an amazing... We need to have like one really... If we get a really good return and then one good pass, we just say screw it and go for the field goal and hope for the best. I don't know if that'll happen. Alright. Well, we're going to be at the 35-yard line. So, you know what? 17 seconds with 3 timeouts. You can get a couple good plays here, but you got to get good yardage. You can't get crummy yardage. You can't go backwards. You can't drop passes. So, let's see what we can do. Wasn't a very good snap. But we do get some good yardage there. That will be a timeout. I like it. Arch having a good game, too. 11 seconds. Okay, get a little bit closer, and we have a shot. Get a little bit closer. We threw it right at him. I mean, what the hell was that? Did you... What the hell was that on the field? Was that the bird? I don't know what that was, but okay. Hold on, wait. Can I was gonna, you know what? No, we'll just fast sim it. Jump forward to the end of the game. Well, that's annoying. That's upsetting. 31 to 30. We really had a great chance there, and then of course we had to throw an interception, courtesy of the sim engine. I don't know what that was at the midfield. You guys saw that? What the hell was that? I don't know, but other than that interception, Arch played well, but yeesh, that was bad. All right. I guess we'll go on to next season. Yeesh. Oh, I accidentally simmed past who won the Super Bowl. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, I don't know how to... I guess we could view... where do we go for that? League history? Yeah, there we go. Season recap. I apologize. Skimmed past it. Josh Allen was the Super Bowl MVP because the Bills won it, 31-28. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Matt LaFleur was Coach of the Year. Jamar Chase, Bengals. Offensive Player of the Year, Aiden Hutchinson. Defensive Player of the Year for the Lions, Eugene Wilson III. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Browns. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Allen, Raiders. Sam. Which is a position that we love to have. Negotiations. We have a little bit of money to play around with. So we'll try to see if we can resign some guys, give some options. Oh, we got some options there, so that's good. Yeah, there's really nobody else that I really want to resign other than Toto and then Alvin Kamara. Like a 2-year deal, I guess. That should be fine. And then we'll just kind of fill out the rest of the team with whoever's available out there in free agency. Okay. So, we've got some players here we could sign. I'm just looking to see what we need, what we want. DJ Reader would be a good pickup. The homie Stewart. I mean, I don't know if I need any defensive attack. I feel like we're okay on that position. I'm going to look around, see what we need. And try to figure out ways to improve the team. So let's look around and let you guys know and have some signings on the horizon. That's the word I was looking for. All right, so free agency recap. Let's show you guys who we ended up picking up. So I got Will McDonald the fourth. Left edge, we got a wide receiver, Quinton Johnson, a couple guards, Juice Scruggs, and I got a young guy in Deontay Carter. And Malik Mustafa at the free safety since there's no more Tyrann Mathieu. So he's gone. All right, the draft. We don't have any first-round picks, so I'll just show you guys the recap. I'm not going to bore you with the auto-generated players, and show you guys the recap, though, and then we'll go on to third season. All right, and we are about to go to the next season, but let's show you guys who we got. We did need a free safety as well, besides Mustafa. So we got a young guy in Peter Johnson, actually probably end up starting, so that's good. We also got another defense tackle. So some mainly a couple defense tackles on the left edge, got another guard, another center, a couple receivers. Not a bad draft, I'd say. Improved the defense a little bit. So, set on to season number 3. Okay, let's take a look at this team for season number 3. We'll go to the GM's office, we'll go to the roster, and yeah, Arch up to an 85. So that's great. Halfbacks, Kamara, Neal, Jenkins, only 3 guys there. Reggie Gilman at the fullback. Wide receiver, you got Nico Collins, Chris Olave, and then Calvin Austin. 3 receivers, Johnson. Okay, maybe he could develop in an 80. Player's going to be the tight end. Left tackle, Wagner's going to be still there at the left tackle. Left guard is Juice. Love that. Eric McCoy at the center. Right guard will be Caesar Ruiz. Right tackle, Kelvin Banks Jr. Granderson at the left edge. Right edge, Chase Young. Defense tackle, God Show. Ed Oliver's also up there too, though. Don't get me wrong. Toto to Sam. Mike's going to be Cody Simon. Will's going to be Malcolm Rodriguez. Corners, you got Woozy, Kool-Aid, and Quincy Riley as your top 3 dudes. Free safety will be Johnson. Strong safety will be Justin Reed. Kicking, we don't have a kicker. Okay, I got it. Or a punter. I didn't realize that. And long snapper is going to be Zach Wood. All right, so let me get a kicker and a punter. Did not realize we didn't have those positions. I would have signed them for agency. I guess we could go with, let's go Chris Boswell. I guess we'll get him for the season. And then we'll get a punter as well. I don't know who the punter we're going to get, but yeah, so we'll get Chris Boswell. Why not? And then for our punter, I guess, yeah, we'll get Corey. We're York guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. It is tired. It's late. It's 10:30. That'd be 10:33. Boom, 10:33. As I'm recording this on a Thursday night. So I think when this video is out, it'll be a Saturday. So when I'm uploading it, at least. Anyways, we will adjust the schemes, and I guess I'll see you guys in the midseason point. I don't know if I'm making any trades right now. Maybe the midseason I will. If I decide we're kind of in the hunt and I want to get a little more talent, we'll do that. I might want to trade a better middle linebacker, maybe. But yeah, let me adjust the schemes and we'll get to simulating. Season 4-3. That's not too bad. Currently 15th in offense points per game, 17th in pass yards, 9th in rush. That's good. Opponent's points per game, 29th, 22nd opponent's pass yards, and opponent rush yards, 27th. Okay, so we're a little bit iffy on that. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, I mean 4-3. We're in the hunt. I want to look at the stats. I am going to make a trade. I want to get a middle linebacker, I think. 1,419 yards, 12 TDs, 3 receptions, 65% complete percentage, and 108 pass rating for Mark Van. That's pretty good. Solid. Devin Neal, my top back, 289, 1 TD. Alvin Kamara, 162 TDs. 152 from Pat Jenkins. In terms of receiving, Nico Collins, 596, 6 TDs, 264 and 2 from Max Clare, 248 and 2 from Calvin Austin. Chris Olave, 183 and 2. Sacks allowed, not bad, only 11 as a team. Wag with 5, 3 from Banks Jr., Scruggs, 2, and Caesar with 1. Soto, the most tackles. Then we've got 41 from Reed, Sanker, 33, 32 from Woozy, Kool-Aid, a couple guys 30, 20 there from Devon. Sacks, 3 from Granderson, McDonald the fourth, 2.5, 2 from Toto, and then Gotcha, 1.5. Interceptions, 4 as a team. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. All right. So that is what she wrote. Nico Collins, the free agent. We got a lot of money to spend on guys that I want to keep. So, I mean, it looks like he will sign. So that's good. Okay, I got him a little less than he was asking for. Maybe could have gotten him on even a little less more, you know. Could have offered maybe even less, but I think that's fine. Okay, Reed stays. Yeah, I want to make sure most of these guys stay around also, too. Alright, he wants to run back. I should have given him a little more on the bonus. Yeah, there's a few guys here I want to keep. We'll probably just wait to the offseason to offer more of these guys contracts and figure it out from there. So let me get to that. I am going to look for some trades, so let's also do that, too. We also have an option on Banks Jr., so that's good. Done deal here with the Seahawks. I got Jones the fourth and Wharton, as well as 2 7ths this year for 2 seconds, 2 thirds to prove the defense a little bit. So we got ourselves a new mic and a new DT. So a new mic and a new DIT. Defensive tackle, but whatever. Anyways, not important. So a linebacker and a tackle on the defensive side. I already did my negotiations. I think. Well, actually, I did just trade for. I was gonna say I did just trade for a defensive tackle. It was on a 1-year deal, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna offer a Carl Granderson a 2-year deal. Okay. Yeah, I'm good on this. I'm gonna stay with the rest of the season, and we'll worry about free agency and re-signing guys when the season's over. 7-6, not a bad season from your Saints, our defense was improved. You see the ratings on offense, 15th, 25th, and 11th, and 9th, 2nd, 18th on defense. That's not bad. So the Bears are the matchup. And I could say we are the more talented team on offense, at least. And then our defense is about equal. You see their ratings compared to ours. They are the home team, though, so that's one thing. We only have one injury, and it's Folk. They've got 4 guys out, so hopefully we can take advantage of that in the postseason. If we'd won just one more game, who knows? Maybe we could have been in the divisional automatically, but we didn't. 3,436 yards from Manning, 26 TDs, 5 interceptions, 107.4 passer rating, and a 67% completion percentage clip. Not too bad. 8-12-6 from Kamara, who missed some time, missed 4 games. Neal, 46, 5 TDs, 275, and 3 from Arch. And then Pat, 179 and 1 TD. 1,122 yards for Nico Collins. He also had 10 TDs. 765 and 6 from Calvin Austin. Chris Olave, 6'11 and 2. 5'6 and 4 from Max Clare. Very nice. Sacks allowed. Other than Fuaga with 14. Banks Jr. with 7. Couple guys 5. 3 from Carter. 2 from Juice. Drink it up. 91 tackles there from Henry. To'o. 88 from Jones the 4th. Justin Reed 82. 80 from Uzi. Kool-Aid 75. Sanker 75. And keeps going from there. Maybe Juice to drink some Kool-Aid. Nah. I gotta stop saying stupid stuff like that, but this is what happens when you record late and you record so much, you sit down and you're talking to yourself and you have to come up with things to say sometimes to fill in the dead space. Alright, so you can see the sack leaders there, 7.5 from Granderson, Gaucho with 6, couple guys with 4. We love it. At least I love it. A few guys with 2 interceptions and several guys with 1. And you have your kicking, your punting, your kick return, your punt return. That's beautiful stuff, I think. All right. Wild card. Can we beat the Bears? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to hop on into the Super Sim and see if we can beat them. It is the boys going to Chicago, trying to steal some lunch money from those pesky Bears. Let's Super Sim this. Jump forward to the end of the game and see what happens. Against the Bears. They will get first blood? No, they will not. Now they will. Okay, 7-0. We do tie it up. And they will take the lead going to the second half. It'll be a 14-10 game. We do take a lead, up 3. Make it a 6-point game. We make it a 14-point game. And we're gonna win 35-21. That's a good win right there. That is a good win right there for your Saints. So that means we'll be in the divisional. So we beat the Bears 35-21. It's a good game there from Mr. Manning. Very nice. All right, on to the divisional. So we get to go back to playing the Falcons at their stadium. So we stole Soldier Field. We went there, stole the Bears' lunch money. Now we have to try to steal the lunch money from the Falcons. Try to get our revenge. We lost by 1 last year. Can we get a win this year and go to the conference championship? That would be great. You can see their rankings for ours. And obviously, defensively, we were better than they were. Offensively, they were better than us. They're the better team overall on paper in terms of talent. They have the same amount of injuries we do. All right, cool. Let's go to the Super Sim and see if we can get the victory against the Falcons. Falcons are the matchup. Let's do this. There's nothing to challenge. I'm not trying to challenge EA. I'm trying to sim to the end of the game. First quarter will go with us. We're up 7-0. They will tie it. They will take the lead right here. Looks like, yep, they're up 3. Second half, it is a 4-point lead for us. They make it a 1-point game. We will make it an 8-point game. Fourth quarter, they are a 2-point game. Now they're going to score right here, aren't they? 2nd and 4. Sack by Chase Young. 3rd and 7. All right, a 6-yard, 4th and 1. 22-yard field goal. Okay, so they have a 1-point lead. All right, I was going to hop in. We're going to hop in a moment. Down 1, 1st and 10, 2-yard rush. I'm going to wait till the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 8. Incomplete pass. Okay. 4th and 8. We got to hop in here. We got to get a first down. Otherwise, this game is over. So this is important that we get a first down. Can we do it? Are we clutch? Yes, we are. Good. All right. Yeah, it was Nico Collins, by the way. Not sure if you guys know who he is. I'm sure you do. What a guy. That's a catch. 4 yards. All right. Clock is ticking. 2nd and 6. I don't like that. I love it. I don't like it, but I love it. I don't know. With 1:06 to go, I gotta go for 2 here. I guess it's not. You know, it's not the worst decision. That was amazing right there. I mean, we're up 7. I guess we can't complain about it. You know what I mean? Like we can't really complain about it. So, you know, Calvin Austin, by the way. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but stupid thing was bothering me. Accidentally paused. All right, 1:03 to go. 24-yard line, 76 yards to go. Here he is, Robinson. Wow, we took him down. Beautiful. 10 tackle from Ernest Jones, by the way. Beautiful stuff. Clock is ticking. Get the pass. Nice tackle, though. They will use a timeout. Stop the clock 48 seconds to go. 3rd and 6. They have 2 timeouts left. They're going to run it here, and they're going to get the first down, and they're going to get more than just a first down. A lot of yardage there. Okay. Still have to go 53 yards, though, with 42 seconds. They have 1 timeout left. They're going to run it again. And that's their final timeout. At the 49-yard line, 2nd and 7. Only a 3-yard rush there. 36 seconds. No timeouts left for the Falcons. They're going to get out of bounds right there after they get the first. Yep. Stop the clock. You got to keep them away from the sideline. Don't let them go sideline. That's good. All right. They will obviously throw this into the ground. Right. And with 19 seconds to go, 38 yards, 3rd and 4. Certainly doable. Certainly doable with 19 seconds. This is not college football where it's pretty routine. That would have been a great... Oh, that was great. Oh, that's great. That is great right there. An interception. That was basically a sack. Going to be a sack. But then, yeah, was that Toto, I think? The interception? I believe it was. And we just got to take a knee and that's it. Yeah. Beautiful. So we're going to the conference championship in our 3rd season. That is, that's awesome. Shout out to the boys for getting there. EA has us playing the Seahawks on the road again. And, you know, just looking at their rankings compared to ours. Again, they're a more offensive-focused team, I guess. They have an injury, so do we, Curly. I'm going to adjust the abilities real quick, and then we'll get to simming. Championship game to represent the NFC conference. I don't know if we'll win it, but we're going to try. Here we go. We're up 7-0 to start. We'll make it 14-0. 14-0. They're going to make it 14-7. We're going to make it 17-7. Going to the second half up 10. We're going to score here. Go up 17. That's good. They're going to make it a 10-point game again. We're going to make it a 13-point game. 21-point game. And we're going to win this one pretty easily. Okay. Super Bowl action for your New Orleans Saints. Okay. That is something to behold, ladies and gentlemen. Arch Manning had a good game. Now, we are here. You gotta take advantage of it if we can. Would love to win it in our third season. We'll still have 2 more seasons to try to win another one, but I want to win it here. We have to take advantage while the opportunity's hot. So let's see if we can do so. The Bills. The Bills are the matchup. You see their rating compared to ours. I mean, they're a good team. Don't do a lot of rush on both offense or defense, but passing, yeah, they do. All right, can we win the Super Bowl? I mean, I hope so. We do have a couple of injuries. Let's see their injuries. We have, yeah, look at that. We have 4. Oh, Collins is out now? Oh, my goodness. All right, we might be screwed a little bit. Let's see what happens. The amount of injuries that have to happen for the biggest game of the video is insane. Well, I mean, we're going to try to win against the Bills. First quarter, they will score first. They're down 14-0 going to the second half. That's not good. Down 21-0. Okay, 24-8. 27-8, fourth quarter. We can't score at all. And we just get destroyed. 34-8. Okay. Got it, EA. Got it. So we get so far, and we sucked in the Super Bowl. Missing a bunch of guys. Not good. I mean, really just not good at all. And Manning was horrible. So, I mean, again, he's a young guy. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But now, always the Super Bowl is good. I mean, listen, we have 2 more seasons to go. We still have some young guys that should be able to develop. We'll have some money to re-sign guys and try to make some trades and add some more talent to the team. I mean, we're right there. So, this is a good season. Listen, if you make the Super Bowl, it means you're had a pretty damn good season. You didn't win it, but you had a good season. Gotta look at the positives. Got destroyed. Khalil Shakir was the Super Bowl MVP for the Bills. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. He Morris was the Coach of the Year. Josh Hines Allen, Defense Player of the Year. Jaguars. Zach Adams, Seahawks, Offensive Player of the Year. Defense Player of the Year. Lance Tubbs, Broncos. All right. Resign phase. We got a lot of guys that want to negotiate and a lot of guys that we want to keep around, so we're going to try to keep them around. We'll see if we can. Kool-Aid wants to test. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, I thought I gave you a good offer, but apparently not. We'll see if we, how many of these guys want to test, how many of you guys we can keep, and we will go from there. Okay, I'm just going to let the rest of you guys test. We'll obviously have to get a kicker. I can remember to do that. Kool-Aid, just gotta let him test. Hopefully get him back. Kinstry. And Rees. You have a lot of money. I mean, I don't even have to restructure, I don't think. But it depends on how good the class is. And really, it's nothing special. But there's some okay players we can add to the team, I guess. So we'll go around and do that. And I'll try to bring back some dudes. Okay, so the recap. We actually had a solid free agency. Got Brandon Aubrey to be the kicker. Julian Love, new free safety. Kenny Clark, another defensive tackle. Re-signed Willie McKinstry. Quentin Johnson. And Patrick McCarry. So, lost out on Rees, but that's fine. I feel like we'll be okay. I feel like the team's pretty solid. I'll show you guys the draft recap. We don't have really any picks, so then we'll go on to season number 4. Alright, recap. This is what we got. Nothing crazy. Just guys that probably won't see the light of day too much, but they're on the team anyway, just in case. So, let's head on to season number 4. Season 4 is here, and the roster is looking pretty good. Right, we got some solid players, right? So, Manning up to an 87, so he's our top QB. Halfbacks got Neal and Jenkins, so no more Kamara. Probably going to get a better halfback since we're kind of low on that. Reggie Gilliam, that fullback spot. Wide receivers got Collins. Chris Olave, who's hurt right now, and then Calvin Austin, top 3 dudes. So that's cool to see. Yeah. Great. Claire, tight end spot, very nice. Fuaga with the left tackle, left guard, Juice. Center, you got McCoy. Right guard, Carter is there. So, yeah, obviously we saw McCarty's backing him up. Banks Jr. at the right tackle. Left edge, got Granderson. Right edge, Young, who's hurt right now, but we also have Folk. Kenny Clark, defensive tackle. Sam will be Toto. Ed Jones, the fourth, at the mic. Stutzman at the will. Kool-Aid, Riley, and Weston, top three corners. Free safety, Julian Love. Strong safety is Justin Reed. Kicking will be Brandon Aubrey. Punting will be Corey. Zach Wood, your long snapper. That's it. Hopefully we could be decent. I am curious to see if there are any trades we can make right now. Like getting ourselves another halfback. Since Kamara's no longer with us. We do have a first-round pick, so might as well use them to our advantage to get ourselves like a really good halfback. I think that might be the plot. And yeah, we're trying to add some talent. That's going all in right now. This is probably an all-in trade right here that I'm about to make. Move here with the Bills. I got Cook, Palmer, and Lopez, as well as their fifth, and seventh this year. Trading away our three first, a second, and a third. So we're getting some pieces. We're getting a really good back. You guys, I know I love my backs, man. I know it's a different game, but listen, it's EA, man. I feel like every time I have a really good running back, I win the Super Bowl. Pretty close to it, so especially if I have a good rotation of backs too. Wide receiver got Palmer and Lopez. All right, cool. That's gonna be the squad. I'm good for this season on trades. I think I'm good in general. Yeah, I'm just gonna simulate and see how the team does. I'm gonna adjust the schemes and go from there. Mid-season, we are sitting at 5-2. That's not terrible. In fact, that's pretty solid. Cook is hurt. Great. 5-2 is not bad. I don't hate where we are. Take a look at the stats. See what the story is here. Manning has been good. 1,556 yards. 12 TDs, 1 interception, 70% completion percentage, 114.1 passer rating. Rush-wise, Neal, 313, 4 TDs, 202 from Cook, 139, 1 from Arch. Manning. Receiving, Collins, 538, 4 TDs, 334, 1 from Chris. Max Clare, 293, 1 TD, 255, and 5 from Palmer. Blocking, sacks allowed. So far, not too bad on the sacks allowed. You guys can see the blocking has been pretty good. Tackles, a couple guys with 43 to lead the team, 32 from Reed, Sanka 27, 26 from Falk, Riley 25, a couple guys 22, 20 from Love. Actually, I'm going to take a look at the rush one more time. Where Cook is. Yeah, he's missed like 3 games. Okay. And he's probably going to miss more. So we go to the defense, right? See the interceptions and sacks right there. 6 from Young, 5 from Falk, Toto, 4. Interceptions, 4 as a team, Kool-Aid 2, a couple guys with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, punt return. No need for me to make any trades. I mean, this is going to be the team. Contracts, we've got some guys that I would like to keep around, potentially. Options on these two, so that's good. I do believe that I will have to restructure some contracts for the fifth and final season, just so that if there are any really good free agents that we can pick up, we should look to do so when that time comes. So let me do my signings here. Stutzman, he's going to be excited. We can keep Jonas Sanker on the team. I'm offering him a little bit more than I probably should. Boom. Doesn't matter. I'll obviously get better. Hopefully as early as next season, because that's important. All right, and that's all I can offer. All right, I probably overpaid for it, but that's fine. We'll restructure in the offseason. Make sure we can keep some of those guys around. I'll see you in the playoffs, because I think we'll be able to make it. 13-4. That must mean we missed playoffs. Yeah, we clinched. Okay, wow, we actually clinched by a fair bit amount. So now we're in the automatically in divisional, so that's a good start. I mean, looking at Manning, he didn't really throw too many yards. 3,422 yards, 24 TDs, 4 receptions, had a 107.5 pass rating, at a 68% clip. Cook missed a lot of time, 523 TDs. Hopefully he can stay healthy. So we need him. 475 and 5 from Neal. Jenkins, 420 and 3. At least their development's good. Collins, 1,166 yards, 8 TDs, 722 and 3 from Chris. Palmer, 595 and 9, 549 and 2 from Claire. Sacks allowed, besides Bank Jr. with 13, only 8 for Fuaga. You guys at 3, 1 for Mills. Granted, as many down as those guys. Tackles, 115 from Jones the fourth. Toto with 96. 76 from Reed. Riley, 72. 69 from McKinstry. Nice. Julian, 65. Keeps going from there. I see 9 sacks from Young. 8 from Clark. 7.5 from Carl. For Anderson. A couple guys 6.5. 5 from Thomas. Keeps going from there. Interceptions, couple guys 2. Couple guys with 1. 6 is the team. Kicking, punting, kick, and punt return. Respectively. Return and punt return. All right. Can we win and advance to the conference championship? It depends on who the matchup is, I guess, right? You see our rankings. We were great defensively. Offensively, didn't pass a lot. About average at scoring, but we were elite rushing and we were elite at defending. So hopefully that stays that way. Panthers in the divisional. We'll be the home team. We have the advantage in everything but the pass yards and points per game offensively. So hopefully we can limit them. They do have some solid pieces. Injuries. They've got 4 guys hurt. We've got 3 guys hurt. Cook is out. Neal is out. It's just so annoying. Can I see the injury report? Dislocated ankle. Okay. He's not going to return. He's not going to return. These guys are out. Why? That's, I guess that's part of the reason why. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. Injuries are part of the game, man. All right, we're going to simulate it. I'll see you in the Super Sim. We'll see what kind of things we can do to Caesar Superdome. Let's hop on in to the Super Sim. Super Sim at the Superdome. We'll score first. The answer is us. We're up 3-0. They'll take the lead. We'll take the lead again, and we're up to 10. Going to the second half, it'll be a 3-point game. They'll get first blood. No, we will. We're up 10 again. They're going to score. Go up 7. We go up 14. And we're going to win this football game 31-17. Go back to the conference championship. That'll be what your Saints are doing. So there we go. Manning, solid game. Not bad. Saints. There are the ratings. Looking just like that. Offense points per game. Pass yards and opponent rush yards. They have the advantage in, but you see we have the advantage. So I feel like we could be good. But again, the injuries. Now, they also have some guys hurt. So it's should be fun. I'll see how we do in the conference championship. Hopefully we can beat them and get back to the Super Bowl. We are the home team. Again, would love to win it and get back to the Superdome. Super Bowl. Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl at the Superdome and the Super Sim. That's a tongue twister right there. Go up 14-0. No, we go up 10-0. Going to the second half. 10-0 game. They'll make it 10-7. And we're down 4 courtesy of the Sim Engine. We do take the lead up 3. I might go normal here a little bit. 8 yards. First and 10. I'll go fast again. Normal. All right. We have the ball. 3rd and 6. Of course, we fucking incomplete it after forcing a turnover. Which means they're probably going to take the lead. 3-13. 3rd and 6. Of course, to get a 9-yard reception. We have a chance to stop them. Okay. Not hopping in just yet. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 5. Please get a stop here. Yeah, okay. 4th and 5. Okay. 2:11 to go. 2:11 to go. We have a 3-point game on our hands, and we're rushing it. And that is a big rush there from Jenkins. So that's cool. So that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 1. Obviously, you want to punch this through. 3-point game. Rams will have to start using their timeout soon. I mean, this is where we need to be. Don't do anything stupid. All right, Manning. Beautiful. All right, timeout Rams. Obviously, a touchdown here would be huge because it would be. Just don't give any injuries. I don't want to have to call an injury timeout and then wait, and then they have an opportunity. This is so EA. 2nd and goal. And we're going to be short. So we have 3rd and goal, minute 46. We got to get in. We got to punch this in. 3rd and goal. 3-yard line. Got to get in. Got to get in the end zone. We're not going to get in. Okay. Okay, no injury timeout. So we're just going to let the clock run down as much as we can. We just have to hopefully play good defense. So we'll go up 6. I mean, ideally, we wanted to get a touchdown there, and we didn't get it. So, a minute 3 to go. Let's see. We'll have under a minute with no timeouts to go. 76 yards, because they have to score a touchdown. And then they make the extra point and they win the game. Hopefully, we don't let that happen. See if our defense can step up. All right, we get a 5-yard rush. Okay. Clock continues to run. 3rd and 5. It's 29-yard line. If we could prevent... A sack would be great. A sack would be so great. We don't get it. All right. Last thing we need are injury timeouts. We don't need those. We don't want the clock. We want the clock to continue to run. I mean, they're going to stop it, obviously. That's fair. I mean, no pass interferences either, please, EA. I mean, I'm just asking for... I'm not asking for that. They're going to get out of bounds? Yeah, they're going to stop the clock. 3rd and 4. 26 seconds to go. 26 seconds to go. Let's see what they do here. They're going to get a reception out of it. And inbound still. Yep. So the clock will run. Now they're at the 36-yard line. This is certainly doable for them now. They're going to have the clock stop here with 10 seconds at the 36-yard line. So we need to make sure they don't get in the end zone. So let's see what they do here. They're going to get a reception, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds. Can't get him down for some odd reason. If you get him down, the game is over, but instead they stop the clock. This is going to be the final play, most likely, unless they just throw it out of bounds right away. Okay, incomplete pass. 1 second to go. There we go. All right. You guys do not let them score a touchdown. Don't do it. Beautiful. And we're going to the Super Bowl for the 2nd straight season, I think, right? Yeah. And we're back, baby. We are back. With all of the injuries, we are back. Shout out to the boys. All right. 20-14 was the victory. Okay, so let's see who wins the Super Bowl. Hopefully we take advantage of it this year. Okay. You see their rankings compared to ours. I mean, they've got some talented pieces. We have... Oh, no injuries. Okay, that's good. So they have Becton Sr. and Slater, so that's something we should be able to take advantage of. So that means... Yeah, that's good. All right. I don't know that... does that mean nobody's hurt? I mean, that would be awesome. So, I guess we'll hop on into the Super Bowl and see what happens. If we can get this W, that'd be great. So, I mean, again, we're back here again. There's no guarantee we get back here for the 5th and final season. So, we got to take advantage of it this year. Got to. If we win, that is the question. We're going to find out. First blood will go to the Chargers. Because they're going to go up 7-0, 2nd quarter. Down 14, courtesy of the sim engine. Can't seem to score at all, huh? When we get to the Super Bowl, we forget to score. All right, finally score there. Get a stop. Can we score? Nope, they're up. All right, it's 2014. Got to score here. Got to score. Nope, we're down, and we're going to lose. All right. Lose 34-14, courtesy of the most realistic sim engine I've ever seen in my entire life. They have injuries, and they're able to win. When I have injuries, We can't win. Okay. Got it. Got it, EA. Got it. Got it. That's bad. I mean, we get to the Super Bowl and we don't perform up standards. That's what happens. Not good. All right. Well, I mean, making it 2 straight Super Bowls is an accomplishment in some regards, but we got to win it, man. We had to win that one. We had to at least compete. I didn't even get to hop in either of the Super Bowls. Tragic. Man, it sucks. Herbert, Super Bowl MVP, Burrow, NFL MVP, and Offensive Player of the Year. Our coach, Kellen Moore, Coach of the Year, cool. TJ Watt, Steelers, Defensive Player of the Year. Eric Soto, Cardinals, Offensive Rookie Defensive Year. JD Stewart from the Packers. Great. We're going to have to do some restructuring, but first we'll accept Manning's option as well as Falk's option. And then after that, I mean, we'll try to keep some of these guys around before restructuring. I feel like Neil probably signed this. Yeah. Other than him, what else here we can keep? Yeah. Okay. Sure. All right. I'm going to restructure some contracts, try to keep around some of the rest of these dudes, and then we'll go on to, there's really not many, actually. Yeah, we'll go on to free agency. Hopefully there's some talent available. Let's see if free agency has some players we could add here. The answer is yes. There are some pieces here that I wouldn't mind adding. Okay. I'm going to offer. Do I want to go TJ? I mean, TJ Watt, 34 years old. I don't know. I feel like I could go with this guy. Ashton, yeah. I'm gonna sign some guys here. Let me look around and see who we could pick up to try to round out this team, because I think we can make this team better for this final season. All right. Free agency recap. We got some guys to sign with us. So yeah, Ashton is coming over. We got Warren, Jack Sawyer, Glenn Trent, Cole Strange, Lulcon, and Weipler. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Some edges, a tight end, another strong safety, a guard, linebacker, and a center. It's good. All right, that's it. I'll show you guys the draft recap, even though we have a lot of picks, and then we'll go on for the final season. Okay, let's take a look at the draft recap. This is it right here. So, you know, a couple tight ends, corners, some safeties, some edges, and a tackle. Yeah, it's cool. All right, let's head on to the final season. All right, this is the team. GM's office, go to manage the roster. You can see we've got some good players. Arch Manning will be the QB. Cook, Neal, and Jenkins at your halfbacks. Hopefully Cook can stay healthy. Gilliam at the fullback. Collins, Olave, and Palmer, top 3 receivers. Tight end, you got Tyler Warren, but also Claire's up there too. Wagner's going to be the left tackle. Left guard's going to be Scruggs. Juice Scruggs, that is. Eric McCoy at the center. Carter at the right guard. Banks Jr. at the right tackle. Ashton's going to be at that left edge spot. Right edge, you've got Keldrick Falk. Very nice. That's tackle Kenny Clark up there. Tom's up there too. Superstar development. Henry Toto with the Sam. Mike, you got Jones the 4th. So that's been at the Will. Kool-Aid, Riley, and Weston, top 3 corners. Free safety, Julian Love, strong safety. You've got Justin Reed. Anchor's up there too, though. Don't get him mixed up. Aubrey is kicking. Corey's punting. Zach Wood, long snapper. I mean, I think it's a talented team. I don't know about you guys. Go to the improved team. I mean, I don't think there's anybody really signed. Yeah, Jackson Dart's a free agent. We should sign Jackson Dart. Didn't give him a chance, TJP, in the Giant video? Someone commented that. I'll give him his chance now. Sign on the team. But anyways, no. So, again, look at the development of the rookies compared to him. It's that simple. Like, he just develops at a normal rate. That's really why I went with who I went with in that video. I commented that. I'm sure people will disagree with it, but you know what? I just, obviously, if I cared, I would stop uploading videos. So, we still upload. Alright, anyways, enough yapping. Let's get on to the simming. I'll see you when I have an update for you. Okay, 5-1 at the midseason. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. We are Doing everything pretty well. Top 10 except for pass yards near the bottom of that. But that's okay. Thomas and Cook. Broken toe, my friend. What are we doing? Stop getting hurt. Making me look bad. I'm kidding. All right, let's take a look at the stats so far. Jackson Dart. Yeah, he's getting his chance. I guess Manning is hurt because there's no reason that he should be starting. So my guess is that Manning is hurt. Yeah, okay. I mean, he's doing all right. He's doing pretty good. So I'm giving him his chance. There you go. He gets a chance on the Stains. 60s, 1 interception, 120.7 pass rating. Obviously, when Manning comes back, he'll be the starter. Cook, 300 yards, 2 TDs, 216, 4 from Neal. All right. Receiving wise, 369, 3 TDs from Collins, Palmer, 223 and 2, 194 and 2 from Olave. Warren, 154, 1 TD. Blocking, got your sacks allowed, 4 from Scruggs, couple guys with 2, couple guys with 1. Defensively, tackles, couple guys with 38 there, couple guys with 30, 27 from Jones, 4th, Sanker, 26, 24 from Riley, couple guys 21. It keeps going from there. Sacks, 3 from Clark, 2 from Falk, 1.5 from Toto, and a bunch of guys with 1. Half sack there from Justin Reed. Only 1 interception, that's Jonas Sanker. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. I'm going to look to see if we can make a trade. I don't know if we can. We can. Okay. I'm going to look around, and yeah, we have some picks here. First, second, third. I'm just going to throw those in. If they have some value, they probably should, and we can get ourselves, some improvement. Maybe another defenseman, maybe a defense tackle. I'm going to look around. And see if we just get one more small move to add some more depth to the team for the final stretch. Deal here with the 49ers, get Collins and Runyon for first, second, third, and 3/4. So that improves defense. Get another guard. I like it. That's it. I'm done. Let's hop on in and see how we do the rest of the way. Once again, 13-4. We get a bye. We had a great season. Let's take a look at the stats. See the rankings there. I mean, we were top 13 and everything except for pass yards. That's good. No need to do pixel cleaning just yet. Promise I will. Or maybe won't. I don't know. Stats and awards. Let's take a look at them. So yeah, Arch Manning obviously missed a lot of time. But came back. Give credit to Jackson Dart where credit's due. Did his thing. Yeah, glad to have Manning back. Should be better. Hopefully has a good postseason. Rush-wise, Cook also back. 851, 8 TDs. 479 and 10 from Neal. Arch Manning 183, 154, and 2 from Jenkins. 1,003 yards and 5 TDs from Collins. Chris Olave 726, 5 TDs, 642 and 6 from Palmer. Tyler Warren 505, 6 TDs. In terms of blocking, he's got sacks allowed. Bog with 10, 9 from Scruggs. A couple guys 4, 3 from Carter, 1 from Verdon. 110 tackles from Henry to lead the team. 86 from Reed. 81 from Ernest Jones, 4th. Riley 77. 76 from Love. Kool-Aid 75. Dips from there. You see 10.5 sacks from Falk. 7 from Clark. Henry with 6.5. A couple guys 3-2 from Ashton. A bunch of guys with 1.5 sack there from Reed. 2 receptions from Henry. 4 from, 4 guys with 1. Then you have your kicking, punting, kick return, punt return. All right, time to go on to the divisional. Can we get ourselves a Super Bowl this year? I mean, it's now or never, obviously, because this is the final season. We're down on the Falcons. You can see their rankings compared to ours. Obviously, they're an elite offensive team. We've played them like so many years, so hopefully this year we could beat them again in the divisional. All right, Caesars Superdome. We're going to hop on in. All right, Super Sim it. Fast forward to the end of the game. What will happen? Falcons are going to go up 7-0. That's what's going to happen. We'll tie it up. They'll take the lead. We'll be down 7 going to the second half. Down 11. Down 12. Down a lot. And we're going to lose this football game 35-16. And that's how the video ends, courtesy of the Sim Engine. Super amazing. Okay. Well, we make it to 2 Super Bowls. We couldn't make the best of our opportunities to win it. It's just bad. I mean, you can't get to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row and not win one of them. It's unfortunate that you just can't do that. Can't do that. We did it. Chargers win another Super Bowl. Beat the Eagles. Joe Burrow was both MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Again, our coach of the year. Best record when losing divisional and get blown out. Andy Worth, offensive defensive because return by Henry. Also, Josh Hines-Allen, defensive player of the year. Great. All right. That all being said, let's go to the full screen and close it out. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos. Go to our socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from DGB and you can't win them all, get Super Bowl twice and you couldn't win it. It's really unfortunate. And then we underperformed in this final season, but it is what it is. Tried our best and couldn't succeed. On that note, I don't know what the next team is. NFL standings. I'll look at them. 2025. Let's see. It'll be an AFC team, obviously. There'll be a college ball video, though, on the channel. Either the Raiders or the Patriots. I'll do the Raiders. Do the Raiders. Use Genty. Jeans. Ashton Genty. I like saying jeans or like Genty, like French. All right. I don't know. But we're gonna use the Raiders. That'll be the next team we use in the AFC. So trying to make good progress here on that. So far we've done 4 teams, and obviously the fantasy draft that was fun. So all right, I'm done now. I'm heading out. Take care. See you soon.